Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, for a defender, Peter.
A shot at goal! That's another chance!
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And it's Doué. He's had a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Pinches it off him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Rodri. And the finish! Messi gets flagged offside. Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. And this is Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Threads one in. He has a look up. It's Forlan! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona have broken through, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Almost half an hour in now.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Rashford. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And he's away. Girassi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And he was quick to react. Now it's Girassi. He has a shot! And that's definitely not his best.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Rashford. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Just a quick reminder today.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Diego Forlan.
And the
Number
second half
9,
gets underway.
Batistuta.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Adams. Barcelona finding their passes. Beckenbauer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Very nicely done. It's Rashford! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Rodri. Over to the left. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Now it's Inzaghi. Mbappe, played out to the left flank. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He's found the way through. Decent chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Araujo. Nicely shaped ball. Adams cuts out the pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Filippo Inzaghi. Coming on the field.
Yamal's
is
cross.
Number 24.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Substitution.
Beckham. Lovely, now then. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Baresi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That's gone for a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Rivaldo. And it's been played through. That's going to go a long way. And the keeper's got it again.
Has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Belletti. Belletti. Cross needs to be good. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Villa, looking for the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. David Villa! There it is! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable.
Oh no, what has happened here? Serginho. Deftly away. Now it's Messi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? Oh, it's just a little long. Defending of the desperate variety. Cross to the back post. And the keeper beats it away. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It's Bale! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Villa, and they can counter here. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, no joy this time. Alexander-Arnold. Guti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's been cut out, well played. Probing pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to
Please be
resist
made aware
change
that
at this
smoking
stage.
is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
And we're
Messi.
underway again.
Coming on the field
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Guti. And that's a throw-in. He's got away. There's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Vissel Kobe clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Played up towards the front line. No, that's been intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking to play him in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cannavaro. Conte. Park Ji-sung. Here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out wide. Goes down, but nothing given. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out towards the flank. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's another good win of the ball. Into the last 5 minutes. And that could set him on his way. And just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot a goal! It's in! And what a climax we have here! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Rashford.
There's going to be another change here.
Rice.
We have
Coming
got
on the
ourselves a
field,
game here.
Number 19, Raphael van der
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham.
Vissel Kobe
has been
nearly
indicated.
finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Alexander-Arnold. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him.
He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Looking for the run. Can he get it through? And this is... Shoots! It's a loose ball. It's really well cleared. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. And this is Ribéry, and he's away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ribéry. And this is Ribéry. Koeman. Ribéry picks it up out wide. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, and Messi! Now, who's going to be first to the... And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Rivaldo. Has a shot! Tries to get it clear. Beckham. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham standing over it. Climbs up big! Serginho going full tilt down the left. Terrific header! Oh, crossbar! Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So, third corner of the game. He's got tall. Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Ribery. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! Goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Number 7.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now, can they get him away? Face to face with the keeper. And the ball is out of play. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Messi. Great vision. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to gift it back. He's in plenty of space here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Added time.
Ribery. Looking for a runner. And this is Scholes. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been very flat, and the supporters have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Belletti. Cross flung in, big header! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind...
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good ball! And the shot! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be...
It's a mighty effort! It's hit the upright. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Tottenham appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
An instinctive delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Now that's well seen too. Belletti. Great run on the overlap here. Played into the middle. Baresi clears it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's cut it out. Now it's Ribery. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's certainly onside. And the finish! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay onside, Peter. That was really clever.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Tottenham take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Looking to play him in. Yamal gets into some space. Baresi getting this one clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Indicated.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rashford. And this is Rivaldo. And claimed it back swiftly. Ribery quietly revving up. Now it's Pele. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz. There's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Araujo makes the interception. Oh, that's clever. Terrific header! Rashford finds himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile. Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Toss to the back post. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Platini. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Rashford, there's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's picked out the run. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Haaland, and he's been shifted off it. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager
Hello,
has to
everybody,
resist
and
change
please join
at this
me in
stage.
wishing a happy wedding
It
anniversary.
has been
for
a
one of our
remarkable
fan club
contest,
members.
decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
And the second half gets underway. Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Oh, he's taken it. Platini. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Wirtz, cute ball now, how can he reach it? Batistuta is on his own. Chance! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So is this the start of a mighty effort in for the pieces? Wirtz, he's done very well to take that back. Yamal! Oh, taken with style. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 20, Yamal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Yamal. Substitution on the field.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Rashford. Coming on the field.
That is a little undercooked.
Number 19.
Great ball if he can get there.
Vandervaart.
Promising position, looking to go deep. Bayer is there, and he can get that clear. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crossed in again. Climbs up big. They've got to be quick to recover this. Looking for the run. Beckenbauer. Now it's crossed into the... Up he goes! It's hit the crossbar. Rice. Nicely weighted ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pinches it off him. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Rivaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Looking to play him in.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Van der Vaart. Rice. And a chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Serginho. Number 21, Rice. Coming on the field, number 25, Roberto Carlos. Number 22, Bellingham.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. And a chance! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! There it is!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Takes a shot! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's managed to get free. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Thuram. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Back into the middle. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Pirlo! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Now it's Rashford. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nedved. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Messi, looking for options for movement. Pirlo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're quick to get it back. Deep cross. Cleared without hesitation. Opts to play it back. He's having a go! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Nedved. Rummenigge. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate. Goes for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Belletti.
And
it's Messi.
Been indicated.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Nedved. Rummenigge could try cutting inside here. It's Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved! He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Announcement today that
So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Ronaldo. Number 9.
And we're underway again.
Messi. Coming on the
Well, I
field.
think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rice. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. Pirlo. Nedved is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Cruyff. Mbappe! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rivaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thinks about the shot. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Ronald Araujo. Number 21, Rice. Coming on the field, number 11, Van
Played
Dijk.
into space.
Number 25,
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Roberto Carlos.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Suarez really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there,
Substitution
and
on
he
the
knows it
field.
all too well.
Number 7, Rashford. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Rafael van der Vaart.
And it's Shevchenko. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
That's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? Mateus. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Shevchenko.
Added minutes has
Searching
been
pass he's
indicated.
played there. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Yamal. Belletti. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Rooney. And this is Van Nistelrooy. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great pick out. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Played back in, spread out to the left. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Marquinhos. And Cherki. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hit into them. Header! Ambitious ball here. And it's Rivaldo. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. And a trademark move ends with the... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Good attack on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 20, Yamal. Number 24, substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! De Bruyne. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that has put paid to that. And it's lofted through here. Thinks one through. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rashford. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. João Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. João Neves shifted it to the flank. Passing nice and neat. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
Shot a goal! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And now he has two. Inter Milan take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's intervened well there. He's gone direct here. That was good alertness. And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
A header! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
There's a sharp hit of ball here. Goes for a shot! This looks promising. Rashford finds himself offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Number 21, Rice. Coming on the field is number 22, Bellingham. There will be 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Yamal. This could be their final throw of the dice.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that should get the job done. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It can be difficult.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Olise. Pedri has it out wide and in space. That's tidy. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rice. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Shoots! Oh, that was close. Can he get it through? Oh, chance for a shot! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Beckham is there, and he can pick it up. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this... Pedri! He's got to be quick to recover, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's off target and by quite a way.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Looking to play him in. And he's intervened well there. Rashford is herring after that one. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cross to the back post. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Rashford. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's dealt with that really well. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Beckham. It's Belletti. Messi is always looking to break lines. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello, everybody, and
Well, every
please
now and
join
again we
me
get a
in
bit
wishing
lucky,
a
Peter, don't
happy
we?
wedding
And this is an
anniversary for one
absolute
of our
treat,
fan
a
club
tremendous
members.
spectacle for the neutrals, but a
Substitution
bit
in
of a
progress.
nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
It's a promising position. Cross needs...
Up he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright.
And he's managed to get rid.
De Bruyne.
And this is Bale. Now it's Elise. Shoots!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Elise has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Messi. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Belletti. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Messi. In by Messi. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he spark a counter here? Belletti. Can he get it through? He is through here! Great vision. And he's picked out the run. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Belletti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Rivaldo.
And here's Messi. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And this is it's Lewandowski! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Showing good feet.
Added time.
And it's Bale. He's picked his way through.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please turn your attention
No
to
goals
the
at this
screen
stage,
for
but certainly not
information
devoid of
provided
action.
by the local
It is
police.
0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution on the field. number 4, Robert Lewandowski.
Here we go
Coming on to
again.
replace him is
So
number
neither side has yet broken through.
Substitution.
De Bruyne, and it's made its way to him. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a look up and drives it forward.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rivaldo, can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Ball swung in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Looking to play him in. Oh, this is a great position. Rivaldo! Now that is commitment to the cause. Van der Ven tries to clear. He's being urged. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rashford.
It's their second corner of the
Coming
game.
on the field is number 19, Vinicius.
Climbs up big! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field, number 21, Rice. Number 9,
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides,
Coming
actually.
on the field, number
Things
25,
starting to look very
Roberto
comfortable.
Carlos.
We're looking at a
Number
very
20,
different game now. The command has been established.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. They get a throw in. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's
Messi! That was superb goalkeeping!
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been cleared. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Great challenge, time to perfection. And it's Serginho. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. And that should get the job done. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Messi. Rivaldo. Cleared without hesitation. And it's lofted through here. Upamecano clears it away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? He's got himself an absolute peach. And Sporting score first. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Sporting are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's come in hard. That's going to go a long way. Beckham. Looking to go deep. He's got tall. It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager
Takes a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, super ball! Rivaldo! Another save.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Please
the
report to
manager
staff room
should be pretty
immediately.
happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide,
Substitution for
got their
Sporting.
equaliser. And I
Number
think we're in for
22,
an exciting second
Messi.
half now.
Coming on to
Well, it's been
replace him
intriguing
is
stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break.
17.
Both teams hoping
Substitution
for
in
a
progress.
pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's found the way through. Chance, surely! Goal! Sporting! And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going...
Oh no, this does not look good. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And he's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Rodri tries to clear. Shoots! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And it's Rashford. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Takes aim and crosses. It's a threatening ball. Van Dijk gets it away. And here's Messi. And the finish! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rivaldo. Rice. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rivaldo. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. And it's Vitinha. Rivaldo. Now it's Rashford. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Rice.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's come to nothing. Over to the other side. Yamal is firing after that one. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing good feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
There will be 5
Great
minutes added
chance!
time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Not the most convincing of passes. Strong running down that left flank. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game.
Header! Oh, it rattles the bar! And one more try! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Belletti. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Belletti. Belletti. In towards the back. Big header! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, no joy this time. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And it's made its way to him. Serginho. Eto'o, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Now, can they get him away? Played in. And that has been cleared.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho. And it's Rashford. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this. Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's beaten the last. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cantona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's managed to get free. Messi. Now can he find a chance? Surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Can he get on the end of this? Messi is flagged offside. And this is Rivaldo, played out to the right.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
De Bruyne. And they win it back again. Beckham. Now then, the ball's come loose. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
On the field, number 4. Mbappe.
Here we go again.
Is number 20.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Time and again they are repelled. And it's Rice. That's been slipped through. Albert Ferrer. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Played out wide. Messi. And this is Messi. And the cross comes in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Serginho in once more. Albert Ferrer gets rid without sophistication. Now that looks a decent ball. Incoming delivery. Cantona. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what has happened here? Chooses to deal with it himself.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Cantona! Great chance! Goal! Barcelona are back in business. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi.
So,
Number
time for changes
21,
on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
And that has added a
Number
whole new
19,
complexion to the game.
Vinicius Junior.
This is exactly the kind of
Number
contest you'd
25,
expect when you have so
Roberto
much class from
Carlos.
both sides. The
Substitution
next goal
taking
is going to be
place.
so significant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rivaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's gone loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Goal scorer for Barcelona.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Coming on to
Barcelona
replace him is
complete their comeback,
number
and now they
23,
only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's taking no chances there. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And already we're underway here.
Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Yamal's cross, he's got full! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Cannavaro makes the interception. And it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. And here's Neymar. Plenty to aim at here. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. And Del Piero! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Howson gets across to intercept that. And this is Kane. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi gets into a good position. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. The ball is... Oh, what has happened here? Yamal's cross. That's going to go a long way. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he's worked it through. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
So off we go once more.
Number 18.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, well played. Now this could be a chance. And he's running for chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
In by Vinicius Junior. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And here's Beckham. Serginho's cross. Cleared without hesitation. Cannavaro goes direct. Great run on the overlap here. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And that's another good win of the ball. Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Beckham. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ball driven. Oh, smashing header! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Del Piero.
Both sides then taking this chance
10,
to turn to their
Neymar.
benches.
Number 7,
So that's two now
Messi.
without reply.
Coming on
The turning
field,
of the screw comes to
number
mind, Peter.
19,
They've got them where they want them.
Inzaghi. Number 21, David Villa. Number 13, Fiore.
Nicely shaped ball.
Substitution.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a searching pass. Just 5 minutes left. Tries to pass it through, and this is Inzaghi. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender,
There'll be 5
if
minutes
only.
added time.
Filippo Inzaghi really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Villa.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been flattened there. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rashford has it in a wide position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Here it is, climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And they've got a throw.
The role of Sol Campbell attracts my interest, Peter.
In what respect?
Well, because his pace, his power, his athleticism, his positioning, mental toughness, and ability to take the ball into midfield and beyond.
Oh, it's handy to have all of that.
Well, he utilised his...
Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Bruyne.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Rummenigge! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi, a player of legendary status. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Referee's given a throw. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Rice. Opts for safety. Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini calmly anticipates. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Haaland. Oh, super ball! And he's gone looking for safety. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland receives it in a good position here. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
David Beckham, an individual masterpiece. He's got himself an absolute peach. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And a quick reminder today to please take
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Thank you
Well, I
very
think the
much for
message
your
from the manager at
cooperation.
half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Erling Haaland.
And we're off again.
Replace him is
Well, I think in these
23,
circumstances, it's
David
all
Villa.
about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
Shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bullet. Campbell gets over and intercepts. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Played into space. Bullet. De Bruyne. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And there's green grass ahead of him. Goes for a shot! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe, can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Rice. Well read, nice interception. Albert Ferrer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a searching pass. That's good vision. And he's taking no chances there. Beckenbauer. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bullet. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Bullet providing an outlet on that flank.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Yamal.
Final checks on the
Number
touchline.
7,
A change
Rashford.
about to occur.
Number 21,
Bullet.
Rice. Coming
It's
on the
headed
field.
upfield.
Number 19,
Back in possession and ready to
Vinicius
go
Junior.
again.
Number 18,
Well, the idea was a good one.
Ronaldo.
The execution of it,
Number
not quite
22,
so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's hit the post! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Bellingham. Deep cross. And that is expertly dealt with.
Added time.
De Bruyne. Well, played right into his path. Rummenigge. Mbappe. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Turi, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Yamal's cross, he gets big! It's there! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So, a breakthrough already. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in with chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Rummenigge gets through on his own. Rummenigge! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole...
Chance, surely! Oh, brilliant from Keane! from the top draw, and they've got their lead back. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Beckham. Keane. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Bullet. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was quick to react. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Messi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Shifted it to the flank. Beckenbauer, a player of legendary status. Bullet. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's put paid to a promising move.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham. Belletti. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now the cross. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, good take and a shoots! Sticks it away! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And now he has 2. This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And we have our very first corner. Gerrard plays it short. Messi! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Manchester United take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckenbauer. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. He's through, now is he in? Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Gerrard. Oh, super find. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pullet taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Tries to play it through. Pullet gets into a good position. Oh, chance! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Played out towards the right wing. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Bullish header! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Danger averted for now. Picked out brilliant. It's Roberto Carlos! Should have equalised.
Carlos was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Keane. Coming on the field, number 23, David Villa. Number 10, Erling Haaland.
Beckham to take it as usual. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Back into the middle. And it's Beckham. Now this could be a chance. The final 5 minutes. And he's whipped Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Beckham.
So there's going to be another change
Coming on
here.
the field
Well, for me,
is
this was the obvious
number
substitution.
22,
He'd become just a little
Bellingham.
jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Van Dijk. Quality ball. Ronaldinho. Now it's Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
No, that's been intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Forlan. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gamba Osaka with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Yamal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Schneider. So we're still where we started right now. Lahm. Looking to play him in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. And here's Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Rashford. Roberto Carlos. Nice-looking ball. And he's bullish header! There it is! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Lahm. Oh, they could break here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lovely bit of skill. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be
Nicely
1
spread.
minute added time.
Great run on the overlap here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Buffon. And we hit half-time. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead. They can expect more of the same in the second half.
Number
Leading a
26.
cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0
Coming
at
on
the break.
field is number 20.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Rashford. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Beckham.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any...
He's having a shot! Lahm for Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's made its way to... Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lahm. Davids is a perfect combination. And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Played into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Bonucci is the team's great visionary. Cruyff going full tilt down the right-hand side. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
This looks promising. Real chance! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! He's got himself an absolute peach. Do not write them off. Back they come.
After 75 minutes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Gamba Osaka grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's an imaginative pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a cute ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tries to play it through, and it's been played through. Rashford is onto it in a flash. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lahm, oh, this is a terrific run. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Number 7.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives.
Number 19, Vinicius Junior. There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Dab. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Davids clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And the referee brings it to a close. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.